services has a consecutive and concurrent password. If you lose that password, you will never ever lose your information. You can recover it just online. So you can go Oompa Bank, they have a Google password, and also your checking and savings account shows the background systems on your IRS report and your tax Social Security number. You put your first, you put your last, and you put your UBI Google account services. It shows your face and your fingerprints and your sensors on your Apple and also your devices, which are laptops, and all your servers on your desktops, and business UBI number is connected to it. You're going to have discrepancies recovering your information. You go into the bank in person, do a cash deposit, and you also do a transaction with your credit card for payment, which shows your transaction report, which you can recover all your information on your Oompa Bank account. Regardless where you're at, you got your Apple to generate your recovery, which is always on services that they have that are connected 7 days a week. You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday, Oompa Bank is open. Those hours are online, and those hours online have all your recovery accounts in that account. If you have problems just retrieving your account, you've got a Microsoft program, a recovery system, and also an antivirus system, which is downloaded and protects your domain as in your services that your Google password is, whatever your Google password is, and you recover that information just stepping into the bank because of your voice and signature, and also your Google services are here, and that's also in your car features on your Ford, your Chevy, your Toyota, Ford, Toyota, or Honda. You got systems that are updated 7 days a week, and a technician, you don't really need a technician anymore. You just show up and do your payment, and it shows that you have reflected your recovery account and you are trying to change your password, which belongs to you and your active account. That's what's so good about Oompa Bank. You can go online and pay your services. You can go online and pay your services by walking in any Oompa Bank, generating a checking account, savings account, and also services that you want to provide at Oompa Bank as a business owner or a business, one of the biggest, let's say Boeing. You have stocks in Boeing. You want to go to Boeing, you're a Boeing client, you're a Boeing employee, you're in a military status, you got some free time to go to the bank. You can recover a download system to protect all your systems, which gives you accurate information, your location, and you got specifications. You don't have to give them your location, but if you straighten your location and try to recover your account, that is the best possible way to recover your transaction reports, and also put a domain and firewall system against all the viruses that are out there, which are very, very which is a serious flaw. It happens. There is viruses out there and you need to download your systems. And there's a policy guideline where you can activate your system. If you're up to around 20 antivirus systems and you have the best antivirus system and you're around the 20, 30 device, around 30, see, if you got, 30 confirmations, 30 confirmations of antivirus, that's equals to 10 devices covered per each antivirus, or 3, or 5, or 10. You come up to around 30 of those purchases. You have a McFay, McFay or AVG, or McFay is probably the best products that you can get for antivirus, and they have a feature, a domain on your Microsoft program where you can be protected on the go, in your business office, outside your business, in your vehicle, or mobile. Now, this is a OVERPASS.com. This is the system that Uncle Bank has on their policies, AUP. These they have a material content interactions, and they have their continental security violations and identifications. And this is while you're driving or not driving, you have this system activated. But you can retrieve this information by simply going to your bank and going and giving them a signature, your fingerprint, and also your voice activation, of course, on your Google for destination and location. They have a recovery system that is strongly recommended to be received and not able to duplicate any kind of transactions reports that are in your privacy account. That is what Oompa Bank is so sophisticated and so protected over their services for all their clients here at Oompa Bank. Anybody from across the street would be Chase Bank. It's totally protective when you have antivirus systems that pertain for the face recognition, and it's considered to be a privilege to have you as a client here at the Oompa Bank, Chase Bank, U.S. Bank, Bank of America, Key Bank, for the services they provide. At the Social Security office has a system where they can do a direct deposit inquiry, in which you're working with on your recovery account systems for your checking and savings. They have a upgrade on your services for your antivirus system that's plugged in. Either you're not plugged in, you're mobile, or you're hotspotting, or you're using it for your internet, whatever the case might be. You have you got wireless services anywhere you go on the planet, anywhere seriously on the planet. You can recover your information with or without your laptop or your Android or your Apple. For a simple matter, you got a antivirus. They give you a confirmation on that, and that confirmation protects all your recovery accounts, which pertains all your personal information that are fully covered and insured by insurance for replaceable, and has a vault on it, just like any vault does on Microsoft programs, and blocks all the interactive or interactive services, like when you're at the mall, or you're at a bank, or you're at grocery shopping, your Winco, Vons, Yozars, Albertsons, Vons, Yokes, Albertsons, and shopping, going to Simon's Mall, or going to your Nike store, or going to your services, or going to the police station. If you go to the police station and buying wardrobe, and you're buying wardrobe, and you get wardrobe, and you put services onto your attachment, you have a domain where you can have where everything is blocked, and only one that can open is you. Without your password, or with your password, or without your password, and with your fingerprint, you can do a fingerprint and signature and retrieve your systems. This is very important to be aware to know, just in case if you're left somewhere and somebody robs you and you're left for dead and you don't have no driver's license, you have no social security number, and you have some bunch of police officers jump you and take all your information from you, and they sit there and make something up at the judge's chamber over in Freda or in Washington and 42nd Street, like 509 762-1162. That's the Moses Lake Dispatch Center at Moses Lake Police Department here at 411 South Balsam and 401 South Balsam, which is the City Hall of Moses Lake. And city managers know who you are and police officers know who you are, but when you come out in Seattle or I-90 or Ritzville, or you're in Kennewick or Richland, Pasco or Spokane or Seattle, Tacoma, and you're left stranded and you have no driver's license, no ID, and they take all your information. You have a driver's license, you have a CDL, you have a chauffeur's license, and on top of that, it's a military status, active duty on top of that. And then you're stuck out of nowhere, left behind, and you get attacked. Your laptop, your information, your private information, your services is taken, stolen from you. The officers take all your information and says, oh, no, you don't live here. He don't got no information, he got no ID, he got no credit cards. No, that's not him. He don't live here. How's that when he lives here? We know he lives here. This is his credit card. He just reported stolen over at the U.S. Bank in Ritzville, here in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, and that's 8131 Kennewick, which is the Social Security office here in Kennewick, Washington. And they have services there for David Barela alone, Carrie Barela, and they're showing over the graveside at the Mueller Spring home. There's a state patrolman, Mr. Soderman, state patrolman. He was killed and executed from apartment 205 Sac Street Apartments, where they plotted a premeditated murder to killing and executing state patrolman Mr. Soderman, state patrolman for Ritzville, Adams County. And Ritzville, Adams County is connected to Seattle, Tacoma, and Moses Lake State Patrol Unit. And this officer is down for the count in Pasco, Washington, and he don't live in the Tri-City area. He's from Adams County Detachment, U210 West Broadway, Kennewick, Washington, detachment from Spokane. And their services, as you can tell, see, this Anti-Service Protection Act really serves community and services in all communities, basically, all the populations in Seattle, Tacoma, Spokane, and also here in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, and Kennewick. 507 Apartment Secretary Apartments, Apartment 205, that recovery unit will cover all the information. It gives your phone number, your business UBI number, your permanent business phone, your fax machine reports, your phone records, and your personal ID for checks. Any folks reported checks stolen and their sign on it, they're definitely in services. Alarm system goes off, takes pictures of snap pictures of your building that you walked into or what bank you went to, and then they have your driver's license and also your tabs that show up at the audit office where you get your license and you put in the back of your tabs. The route number, and also the checking account number, and also the account number, route, deposit, checking, route number, location of the checking account, and also the residency address, which would be your phone number on the top, your name, your first name, your address on the bottom, your state, your UBI number, which is stating the city, the state, and how many years of your UBI number has been effective. And then it has the recollection report, abstract record, Department of Licensing, which is Department of Licensing, DOL, Moses Lake, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick, and all the 49 different states. This is Washington State. This is Moses Lake area. This is Moses Lake I-90, South 385, Newport Highway, Canada, Idaho, Oregon, state borders. All 5 state borders, which is all the touches the states of Mexico. This activation system is protected in many, many ways. So that's why the services are needed for antivirus system download for a domain. And that's Bill Gates. Bill Gates has those services available and has those pertaining information that is activated on your services when you purchase these items, your Apples, your laptops, and your antivirus systems for confirmation for transaction reports. So that's why it's very important to make sure you sign your documentation and print it, send it, and snapshot it, put your fingerprint sensors on there, and have them activated. That's why Microsoft is the best product you probably get on the planet. They left you for dead and they're trying to say you don't live your residence. This is probably the best. That's the best priorities you can do to protect yourself in any matter. If somebody tries to kill you, in that case, somebody tried killing you and they were very unsuccessful. You're at the police station in City Hall in Moses Lake and over in Freda Courthouse on 42nd talking to Daniel Garth and Andy Muller Prosecutor's Office, Mr. Saint, the General Prosecutor's Office, and the Washington Bar Association and Regional Office at 8131 Klamath, Cincinnati, Kennewick, Washington 99336. And you have all $35 million in your account from Bank of America and Deposit Inquiry. You have functions, full Deposit Inquiry manifest. This is the best way to fight your and win your cases here in Washington State. Your appeal courts in Seattle, Tacoma, and also Jadwin, Richland, Washington. And that federal Jadwin is Richland Federal Building. And everything's recorded and documented and printed on and saved on your systems. You can achieve all this information on your Apple. You just show your face, put your fingerprint, any of your fingerprints, whatever finger you're going to be using, any of the 9 of the 10, or all 10, or all one, any of these 1 fingers, you will be protected. You go any bank in the world on the planet, they'll give you some money, and you're on your way outside with a brand new mansion, brand new vehicle, and you continue on to feed your children. You make 1 phone call on your Microsoft protection, you won't lose your information, you never will lose your information.